lo president lo wethu akasoza sihluphe. Kwayena ebesithi uyahamba. Samnqanda thi ekhawume kancane emhlekazi. Ethi uya-announce ngo-4 o'clock. Sithi uhamba uyaphi?
Guys, the president has resigned. And you all know that. President wrote a letter. The people who work with him, the people who typed his speech, told me it's done, Chief. We're done. We're just waiting for the time to call a press conference. It's done. Until a faction went to persuade him the same day not to resign. His conscience has concluded that he doesn't have what it takes to be a president. The body might be there. The guy is gone. He wrote, Cyril, if we're to conduct the raid now in his offices or homes, we're going to find a resignation letter. You have a president who's there by body, but the soul is gone. It's not there. That's why he tells you it's not my responsibility to give you electricity.
So, Prof, in a way there, Mbalula tells us something that perhaps could best be characterized as a badly kept secret. We were told that it was mere speculation that President Ramaphosa had actually resigned on the back of the Phala scandal, and ANC officials went to his house, I think it was in Cape Town, to convince him not to resign. So we know today that indeed it is a fact that President Ramaphosa, if we are to believe Mbalula, he actually resigned. And so I want you, Prof, to draw these parallels for me, because Mbalula says, Jacob Zuma, you've troubled us for many years, scandal after scandal, but we stood firm, we stood behind you and defended the indefensible. He even uses that term. And then we have a new president now, whom you are so intolerant of that you've chosen to go and establish the MK party. And yet, this president was willing to resign on the back of the Phala scandal. Is he correct in drawing those parallels between the two?
Well, the most important thing is that President Ramaphosa came in and placed the standard very high to say, I'm incorruptible, and I'm accountable, and I'm transparent. Then when that was shown not to be true, and when you had the most scathing commentary by a panel that was chaired by a judge, which pointed out to a series of violations, some of the constitutional nature and some of the criminal nature, he felt that he is actually cornered. But you have now people whose existence is dependent on him. So it was their duty to make sure that they protect their interest by saying, you are not going anywhere. But as I say, all these things are things that are going to play themselves out in the public as the matter go to court and as opposition parties begin to take advantage of the president who's got his back against the wall.